So this hunting in Connecticut, part 2. It's a movie I've never been able to find locally for some reason. Common movie, but I paid about $20 for it, so I did okay on that one. Some people had a lot more on shipping, so you could pay a lot more to get them. Just gotta watch out for the seller. I don't understand the selling, why some people have more on shipping, some people have less. But I try to get what I can into my collection, and I do not have Hunting Connecticut Part 2. So I'm just a collector, I'm not a seller, so I just go by what I can at the time. And I'm starting to watch this, so I'll do a review of it probably when I get through it. I'm just sort of at the beginning of the movie right now. Her and her daughter, I think, two main characters that I know. So I do know a little bit about the movie, and I do not have this yet because I cannot find it in my area for some reason. It's even part 1 I could not find it anymore. I had to did not know if I had part 1 or not in my collection, but I went to look through it and it was hard to find even part 1 just in my collection, and I never see it locally even. Horror movies are getting really hard to find, so I bought part 2, and lucky I did not have a whole lot on shipping, because some people had like $20 on shipping, and then you end up paying like $40 for it. Common packing, recyclable symbol. Part 2, so it starts off pretty good. I'm not going to give anything away, but I am watching it, so well, taking me a while to get through it. Part 2. So I do remember part 1 a fair bit. Ghost of Georgia, and I could tell you a little bit that it's her and her daughter, the main characters in it. I think I don't know if that's the daughter or it's her. It could be her, I think. But creepy alone on the cover, so that's pretty cool. Happy to have part 2 in the collection. So they end up moving into a farm area, like they did it in part 1. But that's all I'm going to say right now in this. So you'll see the review when it comes up. I'm not sure if it'll be up this month or next month. Maybe by next month. I think it takes me a while to get through a movie, but I'm watching part 2 now. So other than that, I'll try to get to some of these second parts that I don't have in my collection. As long as I get part 1, then I'll be okay. So it doesn't matter if there's like a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 parts, but if I had to get part 1, the original, then I'll look for the other parts, whether they're like a reproduction or like a double pack or something. I'll try to get the other parts, but I want at least part 1 on the original cover, to give it my collection more of a video store feel, and then the rest of the parts, if I find them for a low cost, I'll try to get them. If not, don't know if it's part 3 or not, but I know this is a new one, so I don't really go for new movies that often, but now that I'm caught up with my older movies, I tried to get older movies that were on DVD, that were made from VHS, but now these are part 2, so I don't think this was made for VHS, so it came out straight for DVD and into Blu-ray. So these are the newer horror movies that I don't have in my collection yet, so thanks for watching. So it depends on who you get it from. You can pay a little bit on shipping, but 20 to 30 bucks, I think that's okay for this movie, because you do have to pay a little bit on shipping, and some people do pay a little bit more, so you can watch out for those people. Thanks for watching.